Antrids, all of them kind of keep their eyes on you, but not in a very like threatening manner, but just like keeping a scan. And as you all walk in, what are you doing?
So, let's go last through. So what's the play here? You guys talk them out while I search for some evidence or something.
That could work.
Officially, we have to talk about some kind of politics. We can talk that we are here for a meeting. Question is, what kind of a meeting can we organize?
Well, I could always question his faith in Eriston.
Well, that's a good...
Could say we were sent by Eriston himself to test his faith.
efficient. And we also do not lie. Lies pretty easily. Even a liar like myself cannot deceive them that well. But there is a walkaway. If they're using magic, remember, if you speak the truth but twist it in a way that favors you, they can't detect that. Speak the truth, but as little as possible. Triplets of truth, covering staining the lies.
Alright.
Why speaking poetry? You speak in limited truth. Simple as.
Come on, I wanted to show that I've been reading books.
We know you haven't.
Damn it.
True to the Lord.
Of
To
course.
the pyre.
Of course, I wear the helmet and I have the tapestries.
You may show it in material and physical appearance. But is it truly in your heart?
And
Eriston,
some of the guards are kind of
he's
they're kind of shaking with their spears as you say that, like they're kind of really concerned.
The proud pyre sees all, my friend. Why, tried and true believer. I'm sure.
I have served the pyre far longer than you. You have most certainly immortal flame. I would not turn my back on.
And you still serve, I assume.
Yes, I still do serve.
I'd only do what I believe is true. But here you have a storm giant, not a true believer, but guarding you. You have Kyle, a pathetic example of a failure.
And Kyle goes, I am not a pathetic example.
Oh yeah, well, you somehow, in your grand ego, burned away all your clothes and exposed yourself to everyone in a town square.
You hear Scory he kind of snickers. He just
It's true that I have my own beliefs and my own goals. So does everyone else in the party. But as Raza himself said, he doesn't listen to me, I not listen to him. We cooperate for equal goals. The thing is, we did visit for an actual meeting, and one of the actual meeting here is, well, there's been rumors that some people are planning on, I wouldn't call it an execution, but a betrayal nonetheless. It does not confirm who the people are. This is just standard procedure. We come here to visit. We come talk to you, and we see and we communicate if you have any disagreement with well, your lord. Don't understand exactly why this floor is so dirty. Perhaps someone like Kyle could do some work. He did spit on the floor when last time I saw him.
and Dugald looks over, and Kyle's like, kind of looks confused. He's like, me? You want me to clean it? In your dreams, old man.
I mean, you're already spitting on the ground. You might as well use that saliva to clean the place.
He begins to walk out of the throne room to like a room to the back. He goes, "I'm not taking this shit."
But
the
temper tantrum I see.
But enough of that. So let's take out someone else. Pleasure communicating with you, Dugald.
He will nod, kind of like lost in space here, as the rest of you begin to make your way outside of the throne room. Yeah, that'll succeed. You kind of just stare at him, and his morning star just slowly raises up and he goes, "Okay, just don't do anything weird in the count's chambers."
I'll give like the ever slightest of nods, and just float on through.
Yo, let's meet outside.
Gotcha. So, Bas, you receive this message as this conversation about the Maelstrom piques your interest. You get that message. What do you do or say?
I'll just kind of look at him for a little bit more, and then like float around him, kind of like spooky Dementor style.
Yeah.
And then I'll just float out through the door.
And as you do, you hear the last words. "Oh, fucking weirdos." That's all you hear.
Inviting the high priest into the castle.
Oh.
That's good.
The whom I would assume the one that Mephisto talked about.
Great. Well, where is it?
No, I left it back in there
Why?
because I didn't want people to find out.
Excellent.
I think him finding the drawer unlocked is already alarming.
Well,
But, well, I suppose if you got all of the information, that's all we need.
our words should be strong enough to tell him we have no reason to lie, and if we did, well, unfortunate for them. But
And it's
that
not
was
hard to
all.
lie when your advisor is literally one of the men of Leng.
That was all we needed. Now we can just leave.
Like he's essentially like floating, doing cartwheels in anticipation of going and seeing this necromancer chamber.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave him waiting.
I've never seen. Honestly, I don't like it. Not like one bit. I've never seen Bas actually show any excitement.
Yes.
It creeps me out.
Let's see what
Well,
this thing-
he likes necromancy.
Alright. You know what? What's the harm?
He himself is not an issue. It's the people whose whispers linger in his ear.
The men of Leng, I assume.
Yes. That's another good reason why I've not surfaced up in the castle. It hurts my mind to really be near the men of Leng. Their whispers of the crawling chaos it is troublesome.
I see. Well then. Suppose I'll leave you back to you and whatever you're working on.
He'll place a hand on your shoulder. He kind of has to tiptoe a little bit. He'll say, "May you to say protect you, friend."
Dude, he's a follower of Irisay too. That's so weird, but so Zace at the same time. I'll put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "May Irisay guide us all."
A bar, you say? I haven't been one to the bars here. Okay, I'm game. However, is that immortal flame bastard with you?
Was Grovel turned around?
What?
That gonna be a problem?
Oh no, it won't be a problem. Like, at least I got someone I can throw insults at.
Nah, fair enough.
Something's wrong.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, and bring the dwarf too. He's a little funny to look at.
A little funny.
I'll kill you!
of Jack.
Oh, so this shark guy. What exactly is your story with him?
Well, about the same as any other Grim Hollow Eriston.
He's
You
a
come
member
across
of...
him.
Oh,
You come across him. He makes your life miserable.
We'll see about that.
imagine anyone from the Unseelie Court is like that.
Was Grubble let out a very loud cough.
Good thing we don't have those among our ranks.
Oscar, you're one of the good ones. It's a running theme with every party member here. You're one of the good
You're
ones.
one of the good ones. You're one of the good racists. From your political campaign. And I think word is spreading around that you're not attending to your business. I think that's bad.
It's always the same. It doesn't matter what they say, what they don't say. Political campaigns take time. It's not there's no big event happening, no political talking. It's currently in a the current just stuff is just quiet. If anyone talks about my where I am, what I'm doing, well, I have people for that talking about well, conjuring lies basically. Telling them that I'm currently in my villa, talking about something, preparing for papers and stuff, quote unquote, for the upcoming stuff. But that's months in future.
Mr. Smirnoff, and you, of course, you, Oscar. Oh, you know, I know you have obligations to these fellows, but what's the big? He'll kind of stop, as you say.
You should know that C.U.M stands for Cyrus's Ultimate Militia, and our business, when gathered, is usually his business, and his business a secret.
I see. Well, I don't care much for Cyrus. I feel like the fellow is a little over his own head, and I think your boss is his halberd is up too far up his own ass for his own good. I think
You just don't understand the grind.
The grind, Barbara. Bored myself, although not in the body that I would have preferred, but you take what you can get.
I assume that pumpkin head of yours is not a mask or a helmet.
Oh no, it's my literal head. And he finally gets his drink, and he drinks a little bit in it, and some of the flames kind of roar. He goes, can't get drunk though. That's feels like God's cruel twist here.
I feel like that can be said about a lot of things along the Unseelie Court.
I'll drink to that. Was Grubble chug his drink, which will obviously pour down.
It stains the seat.
He done pissed himself.
It's getting close to Darius when he smeared off. And
What are you saying? I can't have it?
You didn't ask for it.
Already kill yourself.
Ereni looks at you, Sheng Long, and she goes, "Is it not the kind thing to do?
But it is my tea.
But this is to imply that you are willing to share.
Yeah, haven't
As the age-old adage goes, sharing is caring, Sheng Long.
I can put it down if I need to.
But he has not asked, so I did not care to share yet.
She will pour more tea for Shimtec.
A rebellious nature is not entirely what I expected from you.
She will smile at you.
Maybe.
Thank you for the tea, Sheng Long.
I will grab your cup and I will start drinking that.
Maybe that is why.
My tea. If only I had another glass of tea.
Maybe that is why your father not likes you.
But I got legendary in that shit. Okay,
That
don't
way-
pull that.
That way you can gaslight and girl boss.
Bro. her mouse ears kind of
Mouse ears.
twitch a little.
No, boss.
He floats forward a little bit.
Who's gonna stop?
She's a
this?
faithful.
I'm gonna grab Boss's cloak and be like, maybe another time, boss. After we're done questioning. We're asking our questions.
Request for an immunity against any backlash or consequences as a result of such a decree. I would like to still maintain my political power and the assets I've collected in the titles here in Castle Rasthyr. I would like to think that I would be provided as I would be able to prove as a worthy vassal to His Majesty.
Well, considering how prepared you are for this hypothetical and how well thought out you are, Miss Difros, some might say you believe that the scheme is true. This hypothetical is in fact not one of your mind games.
I look forward to meeting you again, as well as your friends here.
So do we. Alright. And then he'll turn around and walk away ever so elegantly.
Gotcha. She twitches her ears a little bit more accentually for you, boss.
Oh, you tease!
You know,
I was waiting for Shimtec.
He's right outside the door.
boss, you can go on ahead. I have some private questions I have with Miss Churai here.
He's
No
still
way, bro.
just floating there.
You will not have privacy.
Fuck you, whatever, who cares? So Shimtec will look to Churai and go, excuse me for not properly introducing myself, but I am Shimtec Mindek Gasly Shrift.
A name that you start and finish a sentence with.
Exactly.
Are you planning to copulate with this woman?
Copulate. Oh, bro. Oh my god. Dude. You can't just go up and have sex with every woman you meet.
Yeah, I can.
Oh man. I guess you can.
And Shimtec will reply in the message, of course, if you wish to stay. That's your decision.
I love an audience.
Stomps. And he goes, "You defiled the daughter of Count Dugald."
Yeah?
It was consensual.
He goes, No. She would not pick such a loser like you."
How many women have you banged?
He walks away.
That answer speaks. Your silence speaks a million words, Kyle Shitwell.
He comes back and he goes, "What did you say to me?"
Much like the Frieza image in Goku, I'm going to bend down and like look at him like we're like face to face, and I'm gonna go, I said, Kyle Shitwell, how many women or men have you been with? And, can I make this an intimidation roll? Because I am.
You're in his face? Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I couldn't imagine you would last very long. Quick shot.
Are you so certain about that, Kyle?
He kind of looks over and goes, I'm telling the Count what you've done here." Oh,
Whatever. And Shimtec's just gonna start walking away.
Remember when you were making out with your girlfriend?
No, it was a girl. The absolute sinister voice knocks foot off.
Please. Please.
Make a deception check if you're being serious.
You were saving yourself for me. We were gonna be king and queen, and we.
This is just hyperventilating. With that, all of you reconvene, and collecting the evidence and investigating and asking questions and meeting up with various people within the castle has revealed a good chunk. It is clear as day that Count Dugald has invited the Leng, and more importantly, High Priest Anhar. Although you have not seen where Anhar is, you know that his presence is here, or at least his influence is here. And that Dugald is no longer faithful to the Pyre as much as he claims to be. And more will be revealed as you all report back to Eriston next week.